Alright guys, so I'm going to be talking about selecting color for salmon. Haven't been talking about bass at all lately, and it's because I haven't been bass fishing. Once the salmon kicks into full gear like it's been, all I'm doing is salmon fishing. So maybe might go bass fishing here and there after a little bit, but for the most part, until pretty much November is all about salmon. And then even into November, and then once you get past the salmon, it's going to be steelhead, and so I kind of stopped bass fishing in the colder months, but got the Huddlestons, and I'm going to try that. But today we're talking about salmon again. I've been catching a good amount of salmon, been hooking into some salmon. You guys have probably seen the videos. There's that one we caught some pretty nice salmon in a couple videos back, and that was pretty fun. And it has a lot of views, so thank you guys for watching that. That video has a lot of views, so just gotta appreciate that. Thank you guys. And today we're going to be talking about color choices for salmon and how I choose my color in my lures that I'm using, or anything I'm using, even like bait, like the color of your bait, because they make like shrimp or eggs. You can get like for egg cues you can get like pink, purple, red. So how do you choose what color you want? Number one, sorry guys, I have a little bit of a cold, but the first thing I'm gonna do when I'm choosing a color is look at the water clarity. Look down in the water and see how far can you see down. Is it crystal clear? Is it dirty, dirty water? What is it? So the clear water for salmon, it's kind of like the opposite for bass, really, which it's just weird, but it's the way that it is sometimes. In the crystal clear water, I'm going with dark colors a lot of times. I don't want to spook those fish, so I'm using like blacks, black and purple. This is one of my favorites, a purple with like a red head on it. But my favorite colors, no matter what the water looks like, is like a black and purple, or like a purple with a red, pink, or a green head. Those are like my all-around favorite colors. But for water clarity, like clear water, I go with the dark purples, black and purple, black and blue. This is actually made out of a bass skirt. Black and blues. Your dark colors. This one is just straight black. It's got a little bit of flash in there, and the reason is because in that crystal clear water, those fish can see, and they're a little bit different in bass, and that those fish can see that really good in that crystal clear water. So if it's crystal clear and you throw a bright pink in there, if those fish are really aggressive, sure, they'll hit that bright pink, but sometimes that can actually scare the fish. So just, kind of be mindful of that. Sometimes those bright colors, especially if those fish are, low, clear water, you've got a bunch of fishermen, hitting those fish in the face with all different lures, those bright colors can kind of be, kind of scare them, kind of turn them off, make them not want to bite. So I start out with the darker colors. But for the most part, it's about experimenting. No matter what the watercolor is, it's about experimenting. So first, like in clear water, I would start off with like a black and purple. But I may, throw around different colors. There's a white and purple. I may end up throwing pink in crystal clear water and catching fish. You gotta kind of just experiment. But that's kind of my general. Clear water, I go dark, and when the water gets dirtier, I'll throw, bright pinks, bright green. This is an awful jig that I tied a couple years ago. I had a bunch of jig heads laying around, and so I kind of like put together this little put together some stuff to tie some jigs, and I tied like some really crappy jigs. So like a bright, like something like that, it's bright, kind of like yellow, green, and it's got the blue in there. It looks ugly, but something like that in the dirty water that pops out to those fish, because really with salmon you're trying to just get their attention. But you don't want to get too, bright, because you could scare them away. Clear water, darker colors. Dirty water, bright colors. That's kind of what I do for the most part. But again, just switching it up. You always want to make sure you're switching up your color, because For salmon, this goes for steelhead too. Those fish can change, by the minute on what they say, on what they hit. 1 second, pink drives them crazy, and you can throw a pink like a coho. See a coho sitting there, you throw a pink jig at them. Sometimes that will drive them crazy. Other times, you throw that pink jig, like I said, and it will turn them off, and they won't want to bite. So you pick up something like a purple or black and purple, throw it in there, and they munch it. And that goes with not just jigs, but with everything. With, your spinners, with your crankbait style lures or plugs. Anything. Spinners, eggs. When I'm talking about bait, like when I'm fishing eggs, for salmon I like a dark red usually, like a deep red color works pretty good, especially in clear water. But then when you get like dirtier water, bright pinks work. So it's more about experimenting than anything when you're talking about colors for salmon. You just gotta see what they want. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this little video kind of talking about colors. Pretty soon I'm going on a trip. Again, I thought I have a cold, but going on a trip here really soon on Sunday. Today is Wednesday when you're seeing this video. So Sunday I'm going on a pretty trip for like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think it is, so a couple days, and should be pretty sick. I'm going up to fish with one of my buddies, and he went fishing yesterday and hooked 15 fish, so it should have some fun up there. So if I don't upload, I might not upload any videos for a while, just because getting ready for that trip and I'm gonna be gone those days. So might not upload a video for a while, but after next week, probably like by next Friday, I'll have a video out. That should be pretty good. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.